Hello, I'm Rachel from Douentza Garden in Ireland, and this video is all about my beautiful crocus lawn. Now, I never intended to make a video in spring about just one thing in flower. But when I saw that fantastic carpet of 3 colours of crocuses open up and smile at the sun, I just knew I had to share it with you. Hello and welcome to my crocus lawn in February. This is just a really quick video to show you my crocus lawn, which I planted just last autumn. Now, those of you who follow my channel will recall that in autumn last year I bought 1,500 crocus bulbs from a company in the Netherlands called Bulby, and they were on a recommendation. So let me just explain. I did have a crocus lawn already here which had just 500 bulbs in it, and last year I decided to expand it based on a recommendation I'd received from a garden in England. I went to a talk during the summer and the owner talked about this wonderful combination, so I was determined to try it out. So I bought 500 Pickwick, which is a pale purple stripy crocus. I bought 500 Colour Record, which is a deep purple, and 500 Joan of Arc, which is a white crocus, and planted them out. And if you want to know how to plant crocuses, the various ways to do it, and aftercare, then I just refer you to that video, which I'll link to at the very end. But it has been I've been on tenterhooks, I suppose, this spring waiting for these crocuses to come up. And what happened first was round about the 13th of February, the pale purple stripy ones started to push up. I was so disappointed because I was expecting all 3 to flower at the same time on the first year, which isn't perhaps realistic. And very soon I also saw my previous one. So the patch here at the very front is Thomasinianus, which is the 500 I'd planted a couple of years prior. Anyway, I continued like that for a few days until on the 20th of February, the fantastic deep purple crocus showed itself. And oh my goodness, once I saw those two together, it was my heart just sang so much. And that is the thing about a crocus lawn. It brings out the little child in all of us. It's just such an amazing, fantastic, joyous thing to see. And I think that the long grass that accompanies, or the semi-long grass that accompanies the crocuses, is part of the charm, because it shows that this is something loose and natural and not completely cultivated, as might be the case in many of our gardens. So I was very happy when that happened. I thought, oh my goodness, what happened to the white crocus? But within a day, that Joan of Arc crocus, the white one, had also come out, and that's what we see now at the moment. And they look fantastic and wonderful. And I must say that you have to bear in mind the weather. So on a sunny day, the crocuses will open fully and look absolutely amazing. But on duller days like today, then they will be closed up. But they still look quite beautiful when they have their closed kind of, I don't know, well, bud-like appearance. Really, really quite fantastic. Now, of course, if you want to plant a crocus lawn, now is not the time to do it. You need to do this in autumn. And I do urge everybody to plant a crocus lawn to release the inner child in you. And if this doesn't bring out the inner child in you, then I would say, why are you gardening in the first place? It is one of the very basic needs within us, I think, to see things grow and to bring us happiness and make us smile, and crocuses certainly do that. And If you do want to buy crocuses next autumn, then I invite you to check out the bulby.nl website, links down below. They also have one for the UK, so the bulby.nl covers Europe, including Ireland, obviously. And then there's bulby.co.uk, which caters to people in the United Kingdom. You may be wondering why Bulby, and the truth is I have used and bought their bulbs for many years. I always find them excellent. I find the customer service second to none, and they cannot be beaten for price, especially if you want to buy large volumes of bulbs, as I did with the crocus lawn here. Do the comparison yourself. And I have a discount code which is Douentza 10, which you can use to get 10% off your purchases. You can't buy crocuses now, but if you go onto their website you could buy perennials and dahlias and all that wonderful sort of thing, but that's a discussion for another day. For the moment we are concentrating on these fantastic beautiful crocuses, and I hope they inspire you to try out the same thing. You can try different colours as well. Wouldn't just a little shot of yellow be fantastic in there? But I've gone for the more safer colour combination, and I am always a little bit dubious about adding yellow in willy-nilly. But I just think that this particular colour combination is very cultured and very refined. And maybe that's not what you want with the joyous small child aspect that's in all of us. But anyway, I think the two work well together. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.